That is so cool. Giddy up.
Excellent!
Welcome back to Poor Boys RC, everybody. Check this guy out. This little fella's 143 scale. It's got a 2.4 gig radio. It's good for ages 14 plus, made of ABS plastic, 200 milliamp battery. It's got lights, a throttle curve upgrade, proportional radio. They're 4-wheel drive, completely ready to run with a LiPo battery in there, and even a couple sets of tires. Let's get it opened up and see what it's all about. And check out the different body styles they've got there too. A couple of pretty sick looking bodies. We've got the orange Porsche. Common issues and maintenance tips. You got your instruction manual. Comes beautifully packaged with some nice protective foam up top here. Maybe I'll get the car out of there first. Looks so good. A little bit of foam. I already had the tires out earlier. We'll get into those in a hot second. We've got our little radio there. And check it out, little cones. Check it out there, guys. That is a sweet looking Porsche. Got the big black spoiler in the back, tinted windows. We got the air scoops on the side, looking really good. Front end looks pretty awesome as well. Underneath, that's what you're gonna see. We've got a little bit of a charge port right there for a USB-C, which the kit does come with a supply USB to USB-C style quick charger. For something this small of a scale, the design elements are very, very impressive. Even just the scale of the tires, the scale of the rims, they did a great job. There is a battery inside of this chassis, so there's no battery to be taken out or swapped around, anything like that. The battery stays in here full time. When it's time to charge it, you just hook up the USB charger, and that's that. I think it took me about 20-30 minutes for mine to charge up. And it comes pre-installed with a set of drift tires on there. The kit also comes with a set of front and rear extra tires. These have a nice soft rubber compound with a little bit of a tread pattern to them. You can see right there, looking great. The transmitter's just a teeny little tiny little guy. It fits in the hand very easily. I've got large hands, so it fits a little small for me, but for most people, I bet that's gonna fit really well. We got a nice foam grip on there. And this radio even has a gyro in it, which makes this thing a lot easier to drive. And via these analog switches, you can adjust your gyro and you can adjust your speeds right here. Looks like we've got a steering trim on this side, and it looks like you'll need 4 AAA batteries to get this guy rolling. Look at the faux carbon fiber down there, even the dual exhaust, that looks so good. Let's take this guy for a little rip and see how she performs. All right, can't wait to get this guy outside for a rip. It's gonna be awesome. No, like the 3 days a year it snows in Victoria is now. So I guess we're gonna be driving this thing inside. But that is what these cars are so good for. You've got a bad weather day. These are so small, they're perfect for ripping around the house. Let's get some chairs out of the way. Let's move this table a little bit. There we go. Let's set up a little course here. One, two, three, 4. For the slalom course with my vehicle using the road tires, I'm gonna turn my gyro pretty much all the way down. Now, before you get started with this guy, there's one thing you have to do that's a little bit different than what you normally do with a new RC car. The first time you fire this guy up, you wanna turn the car on first. From there, now you want to turn your transmitter on. Transmitter lights up with a little red LED right there. It's a little tough to see on this camera, but it is there. Now, I've already done this off camera to get mine set up properly to make sure everything's functioning, and it is. Just one thing I wanted to mention to you guys before you get yours fired up. Now, with my gyro adjustment, I can turn it all the way off and you can see nothing happening, or I can crank it all the way. And look at that gyro work. That is phenomenal for something so small. And one thing I think I forgot to mention upstairs is we've even got suspension on the front here. Look at this, guys. That is so cool. I don't know about the rear. It doesn't quite feel like there is suspension back there. We can adjust our top speed with our analog speed switch here. I'm going to leave it cranked up to the very top. This thing handles so well. With these rubber tires, it is phenomenal. I can't believe how much steering it has. Kicking out that back end a little bit. This is so cool. I'm going to increase my gyro up to about 50%. See if that helps me at all. Yep, it sure does. That is so cool. Look at it go, guys. Look at the speed that it has. It's actually surprisingly fast. Look at this. Let's see how fast she goes. That is so awesome. Let's just go around all 4 of these instead of slaloming through. Like, the handling is insane. I'm so surprised. That is beyond cool. And I think now's the perfect time to switch our tires from the rubber ones back to the drift tires. Just make sure you keep your tires separated because your front tires are a little narrower than your rear tires. This baby's ready to drift. Oh, and I forgot to mention earlier, this little on-off switch here is for your lights. That is so cool. Giddy up. Just gonna try and treat this like one big oval. Whoa! This is so crazy. I am not the best driver, so I'm gonna jack up the gyro a little bit. Actually, I'm gonna jack it up all the way. Give me as much help as I can get. This is actually really, really cool. I stink at drift driving. I'm not used to it. I've never actually even done it before. But I've got an idea. If I jump up on my kitchen counter here, or on my island, I should say, I wonder if I can drift all the way around. This little thing is so cool. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. It's something a little bit different on the channel. I've never done a review on a small, any kind of RC car, let alone a drift car before. If you need more information on it, I do have a link in the description box down below. I've also got a coupon code down there, guys, so check that out and save a few bucks if you decide to get one of these. Guys, thanks so much for watching Poor Boys RC. If you enjoyed today's episode, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. That would mean the world to me. And as always, be excellent to each other. I feel the need for speed.